Well, hey, it's your girl, Miss Straight Talk, no sugar added, none added at all. And on this journey, talking about who's your baggage, releasing the dead weight, um, and just getting rid of those things that kind of keep us hunched over. I call it the bag of bricks. Because if you're carrying one of these things or even more than one of these things, it's just a struggle. You're carrying it every day in life. So I trust that if you've had an opportunity to watch all the other videos, that you have got some great information, some great nuggets from it. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, I encourage you to go back and watch and then share with someone that you feel can use it. Today, we are talking about bitterness. This one will be a quick one because I'm not even going to belabor this point. I'm just going to let the Bible speak for this one. And so bitterness comes on two different angles. Bitterness comes from, an accumulation of sadness or anger over time. And it can come as a result of a loss of a loved one, a change in life, or just someone they just don't like people and they don't want to be liked and they don't want to like nobody. And they just want everyone to feel how miserable they feel. And so it comes out in the words they say, it comes out in their actions. And I say this in every video, I am not a therapist. And so if you find that you do need help in any of these areas, please do seek counseling so that you can get yourself on the right path. But bitterness, I remember growing up, I think I was probably in grammar school, and we had this lady on our block, and she had a really nice yard, and she had, so you're kids, you do things, you ride your bike, you make your noise, you're doing whatever. And I tell you, she and her husband, like they would sit out on their porch and they would just hurl mean things, ugly things at us kids. And why don't you go back around the corner? Why don't you keep that noise down? Like they just were horrible. And I remember even as a young kid, I was saying to myself, why are they being so mean? Why, what is it? And I'm the kind of person like where I can see somebody act in a certain way and I will try to counteract that. And it didn't work. And it really didn't even work until I think the wife softened up after her husband passed away. And um and then it kind of changed, and then I would stop at the gate and talk and just have a conversation, just being in the middle, I think it was in middle school. But I couldn't understand why, she was just so bitter. And I think a lot of it had to do with, I don't think they had a good relationship with their adult children, and children playing and making noise just brought back a very sour taste to them. And so I'm not sure, hopefully you're not bitter. But somebody out there, is. And it's really about getting to the root of the situation. What is it that I'm so angry about? What is it that I'm so sad about, that the only emotion that I can put out is just negative energy, meanness? And then there are situations where people are bitter because of things that someone may have done to them. And so it causes them to put this wall up, and they don't want to let anybody get through. And it's almost like a dog behind the fence. When anybody gets close, they bark, rant, 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 rant. And so they have this boundary that they put up so that no one can kind of penetrate that. And that's not healthy either. And so I would encourage you to, just kind of take some time and some quiet time and sit down and just ask yourself, am I experiencing bitterness? Am I angry? Am I experiencing sadness? And if I can pinpoint what it is, use some tools to come out of that. But if not, then you may need to seek counseling or just seek your friends and your spiritual counsel to help you to navigate certain things. These people have difficulty finding joy. They find joy in absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. If you say the sky is blue, they're going to say that it's cloudy. If you say the sun is yellow, they're going to be like, no, that's actually the moon. What is wrong with you? Anytime you try to say something good, they always draw from negativity, because that's the well that they have dug for themselves, that they only pour in ugly things because for some reason the ugly things give them comfort. They have difficulty finding joy. They always have something negative to say about what somebody says or what somebody does. If you say that, someone, oh, did you hear that so and so just got a new job? Well, it ain't gonna last long because they always have trouble getting up on time, or they don't have no car, or you know, or so and so just got engaged. Oh, it's not gonna last because he's this or she's that. They don't find joy in anything because misery is their comfort blanket. Misery is their comfort blanket. And this is something that definitely requires some type of therapy because you have to get to the root of why you may feel that way. And so you got to practice forgiveness and let go of grudges. And I actually did a video on grudges. If you have not seen that one, then I would encourage you to go back and watch that. But I'm going to close this video out because I'm just going to let the Lord speak to you on bitterness, because bitterness encompasses so many of the bricks that I've talked about: grudges, anger, blame. They all kind of connect. And so Ephesians 4:31 says it right here in Ephesians 4:31. Let all bitterness, all of it, every ounce, and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice. And be kind to one another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, even as God, for Christ's sake, hath forgiven us. Sometimes we find it hard to let go of stuff because we're so connected to, personally connected to the grievance that happened to us, that we don't even see a way to forgive. But yet we do things and we want things to transition and transform in our life, and we want God to forgive us. Now, does that seem like a good balance right there? I don't think so. And I would just encourage you to let go of the things that aren't serving you. How is this serving you? If it is not serving you, then find a way to let it go. Control what you can control, and anything that you can't control, let it go. So Ephesians 4:31, let all bitterness and wrath and anger, clamor and evil speaking just be done. Be gone with it. And maybe that might be the scripture to meditate on, because the other part of it, the B part of that scripture, helps you to overcome bitterness. Now, some people need much more than that, but this is a start. So this is a start. I encourage you to journal. Hopefully you have gotten a good nugget out of this. You found something that you can use, something that can help you to transform your own life, or even transform the life of another. Please share your comments and your experiences, because they may help someone more so than anything I've said. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the little bell so you don't miss any videos, and share with at least 5 to 10 people. Working on growing my page. You can find me on all social media platforms at Miss Straight Talk or Miss Straight Talk No Sugar Added. And my website is bestraightup.com. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you and engaging with you in the comments. So take care. Bye-bye.